It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. The punter, Jake Bailey, on to get this one started. And off we go from Charlotte. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Daniels starts with a pass. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Into the hands of Myles Garrett.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
He's going to keep this again. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Jamin Davis there to make the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Willis to throw. He's across midfield. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. Open receiver is Bo Melton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down. Here's a design run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
He'll keep this himself. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Here's Willis. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. Groupie's kick is good. And the Panthers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the RPO, quickly in the hands of Cooper. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Daniels. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Panthers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down. Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll go back to Etienne on first down. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Willis. Ooh. So after one, the Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. They face second down and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Willis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Panthers move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. McBride is the motion man. They'll run the toss here to Etienne. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Look how everybody moves in sync on this play, Mike. You have the linemen hitting their pull blocks, the guys on the outside working one-on-one. They clear just enough room to let him hit it, and next thing you know, picks up the first down.
They'll run it with the Boston College bruiser, A.J. Dillon. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On the give, it's ETN. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, we'll open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll drop this for ETN. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
2nd down and 8. The motion man is Johnson. Now a handoff. ETN. I fumbled the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Slayton is the man in motion. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Willis. Over the middle, he's got Lega. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Daniels now going to look to throw. Pass caught right side by Higbee. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Deron Payne there for the stop. Second and 7. Slot man in motion left. A gain there of 11. It's a Carolina 1st down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Deron Payne there for the stop. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. There's a short one caught by Sanders.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing is Willis. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down, as this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing, Willis. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Willis. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
3rd down and 9. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Panthers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The pass intended for Xavier Leggett. And that will lead to a 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he will take this down close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
They'll try and throw for it. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. Throwing, Willis. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Willis now to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, here's Willis. Now he'll run it. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. So we come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He fields it at the 8, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Gonna try to pick up the first down with his own read. Now a loose football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough. So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On second down, here's ETN. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal. Throwing now, Daniels. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up third and goal. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. The motion man is Johnson. Third and goal. It's Daniels. That's going to be caught. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. They'll indeed go. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Panthers have it. And the defense has to feel good about that. 4th and goal. They come up with a big play and end this drive.
In this case, Mike, the defense is thinking turnover on downs, but in this play, they actually force the turnover in the process and make a huge goal line stand to keep the offense out of the end zone.
Willis now to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Willis. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the 1st down.
Pistol snap to Willis. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now, faking the give. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it.
The worst call ever.
Oh, what are we doing?
Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Groupie's kick is good. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
Are you kidding me? Here we go. Here we go.
Slayton is the man in motion. Now this looks like a design run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And he's into the end zone. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Carolina. On comes Blake Groupie for the PAT. It's up and through. The Panthers add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Back to the right side, caught by McBride. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. On the RPO, quickly in the hands of Cooper. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's to Cooper again. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's complete to Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Cooper going in motion. Throwing again, Daniels. And they are into the end zone for the 1st time today. Touchdown, Commanders. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. To the air again is Daniels. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Give inside, it's Brooks. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. They'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
What is this?
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
To throw is Willis. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Daniels now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. Here's a third down and 4. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Daniels gonna throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. And now it's going to be third down.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. Room past the 20. Great run there. He gets this up close to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Another try with Brooks. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. A run with Brooks. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the ground, they go with Brooks. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, here's Brooks. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. It was 3rd and 5, and they picked up 7. A carry now for Brooks. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up.